What to deal, my good peoples? This is Lucky Reacts. I'm your host. You guessed it, Lucky. What's up, my good peoples, man? I'm glad to have you in the building today. Today we have a song, a group, band thing. We have a moments where it's been requested tons of times. It's funny that I keep saying that, but but it really happens that way. It's so many bands to get through. Like, you think of all the history of metal and then all the different metal heads like throwing these suggestions out from all different genres. I can only get to so much, right? Which I'm willing to spend the rest of my life doing it because I love it. But also, when I say tons of people have been suggesting a group, it really it's so many much more to get to, right? It's another group, like it's another group for sure that's been coming up a whole lot. A couple other groups have been coming up more recently, but it's some other groups that have been coming up since maybe day one. And I'm just getting around to certain groups. I'll have a moment where I'll just pick something random, and then I'll have a moment where I'll remember, or I'll go down a list, and or somebody will shout something out that day, and I'm like, well, let me see what that's about, and just react to it. So it's really random, but they're all from your suggestions one way or the other. I'm glad we're finally here. This is it Sepultura? I'm gonna mess the name up. Yeah, Sepultura, I think, right? Bloody Roots. Bloody Roots is the name of this record by the band Sepultura. I think they're Brazilian, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, man, let's check it out now. Let's get into it. I mean, you know, I've been waiting for a long time, so I know it's got to be crazy. Let's get into it. Brazilian. I was right. Oh. 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 Oh, that's hard.
I believe in our fate. We don't need to fake. It's all we wanna be. Watch me free. I say we're growing every day. It's stronger in every way. I'll take you to a place where we can find our roots. Bloody roots.
It's hard.
Bloody roots. Roots. Bloody roots. Roots. Bloody roots. Bring me the strength to get through another day. And all I wanna see is set us free. Why can't you see? This is real. We don't need to change.
Gotta stop for 1 second. I had to, I'm sorry. First of all, this is fire. This is fire. What I like about this record, this is what I don't know, right? Is Roots, Bloody Roots. Obviously, well, let me not say obvious, but it seems as though they're talking about their roots, right? Their roots from Brazilian, wherever they're from, actually in Brazil. Their roots, their culture. A lot of their culture, they got capoeira in there. They got the paint, the face paint, and the body paintings. A lot of the maybe mysticism. I don't want to confuse it, and I don't want to disrespect anybody's culture. So when I see like the doctor with the, it looks like a mask person with a mask on. I don't know if that's like a doctor, a healer, or just a mask from their culture, right? But a lot of like rooted things about the roots. Now, I'm not sure if he's because metal we yell at metal, right? So I'm not sure if it's an anger thing or just a pride thing and talk about our roots. I know he showed some figures in some paintings. I'm not sure what was going on there, and I'm not going to claim to know the history of what happened there specifically. As far as those paintings go, there's tons of history of Brazil that I do know, especially when it comes to slavery, right? And where a lot of us Africans, where we spread it out across the world, where those who are African, let me say that, to the many different points of the world. Brazil being one of the biggest countries people fled to, or were shipped to. Let me not say fled, was shipped to. But I can't say if that's happening here, what they're talking about here. But I do, it seems like a pride in the culture. It's a lot of dance, a lot of music. Like I said, I see the capoeira going on, which is super dope. And that beat, that constant, that is fire. I almost stopped it when that little guitar solo about to go off a little bit. I caught it and I was like, oh, let me stop because I know how that gets, right? But awesome, super dope. Now here's the thing I want to ask, and obviously you guys would know. When I was looking up for a video or a lyric video, I figured I didn't want to see a lyric video because I want to see the group. I want to see them kind of like in their element of maybe a performance. So I didn't pick live, but I did see a live video came up and this video came up. Now, they had 2 lead singers, I think, right? Or obviously, because I know there was a live version I was going to click on to do this video to, but I noticed in the still of the shot, it was a darker skinned, a black Brazilian guy. I noticed on stage, and then I noticed here that's not him, right? So was there a vocalist change somewhere, a switch in the group, or I'm not sure the history on that. If something happened, if somebody left the group. It's been years, I'm late to the party, so you guys got to obviously tell me the history of this. But anyway, awesome song, super dope, great energy, and I love seeing the roots of it all, the history, the ancestry. This is dope. That's screaming. That's crazy. Ooh. Is that a drum? Ooh, that's a drum. Heavy too. Ooh. Wait a minute. Whoa. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Wow. Yeah. So I did hear the line though when I made that I broke it down. Well, broke down what I thought about the video, and they were giving it props to, they're showing pride in their heritage, the roots, where they're from, their ancestry, the arts, the different things. And then I noticed when I played it again, he came in the verse. He said, what did he say? Don't try to change our ways to make us act sane or something like that. Like, so and I'm not sure if I heard that correctly, but maybe there is some like some something going on. Maybe there was something he's speaking to where people were trying to impute or force their culture onto those original people that were there, or were there. So maybe he's speaking to some of that also. I don't want that to miss me. You know, I want to be respectful of the song. It seemed like it's a pretty important song. It sounds incredible. It sounds great. But besides the music part, you want to be delicate with how you deal with people in their culture, in their religious systems, their spiritual systems, cultural background, the arts, the sciences. You want to make sure you respect it all. And I don't want to do any reckless guessing. But as far as surface, if I have to guess surface, there was a healthy pride about where they're from, the culture of their people, and we're here to stay, right? And kind of like and that's it, that's all kind of thing. You know, when I heard the other part of that verse, like maybe somebody was trying to come over and change things, or change the way they do things, or impute their ideas onto a people, or their ideas or culture or systems onto a people, which is messed up. And I don't want to not guess that. And also, again, please let me know if there was a vocalist change somewhere. But the song was awesome, man. That song is great energy. That sounds like another record where, though they're dealing with a heavy topic as far as respect to the culture and what happened there, that's a great gym song. Not that I'm in the gym a lot. It is what it is. But the energy says gym, right? Like high energy, you know, and that breakdown at the end was incredible, you know. And my man had that guitar screaming. Man, that healthy respect for that guitar, you know. It's like I told y'all before I started listening to metal, everything was about the drums. Because, you know, the hip-hop, the drum drives the track, right? But diving in metal and kind of living it out as this metalhead, man, I love a guitar. I love the sound of a guitar ripping, and the synchronicity between the guitar and the bass, and they help kind of like carrying each other in the mix, blended in with the drums, and the vocalist or singer, however you decide to put that, who's a singer, who's a vocalist, just a mixture of melodies and the synchronicity of it all. Ah, man, it's such a beautiful thing. That was an awesome record. That was an awesome record. And I would actually, now, is that from the first album? Sepultura, the first album, Roots, Bloody Roots. And should I download? Obviously, I download the first album or buy the first album anyway. But if there's another album you think I should listen to, or they had peak musical performance, let me know what album that is in the comments, and I'll definitely check that out. I appreciate all you for stopping by, man. Don't forget, like, share, comment. It's very important. I know you get tired of you know, YouTubers saying that, like, but it's a reason we need y'all to do that. We need to stay in the mix of the algorithms so we can grow our communities, grow our page, and we want to be noticed. We don't do these videos to not be seen. You know what I mean? So it takes nothing to like a video. It's literally like a click of a button, like a video. Now, if you share and do the extra share and comment, that may seem extra to people, but I mean, for us, it's for me, it's a learning experience because I learned so much stuff about the backstory of these groups, a typical sound, the era that these songs came out, certain things about the group that I couldn't necessarily pick up in maybe like a documentary or YouTube now. So I learned so much about y'all in the comments. As far as sharing my videos with anybody, I would appreciate it. But if you don't, you don't. I can't make you guys share. I want to bring as much beautiful people here as possible so we can all rock on to the beautiful, glorious, dark, ill, awesome sounds of metal. Straight up and down. And if you haven't, please hype the video. There's a button there. You see it. The button you just looked at. You say hype the video. That helps me so much. I appreciate it. And if you want to do help past that, join my membership area. Help a brother out. You know, join my membership area We will be opening the Discord soon. People have been asking. I have one. I'm just working out the kinks, working on the back end stuff, making sure I know what to do, because I and the group of guys that are in there now to work out the confinements of what's going on, we're all new to it. But it looks pretty dope. It's going to be a dope experience. All the channels and everything, I think you're going to have a really good time. The Discord is going to be something super cool that we can hang out and talk this metal thing all dang day. So thank you once again if you made it this far, thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for imputing anything into the world of metal in this channel, Lucky Reacts. I thank you, man. I love y'all. Rock on.